Music has no boundaries. Music has no borders. Music is infinite.
Sam Academy of Music and Shastra present a university workshop, Arranging with Hindustani Music, presented by Saili Oak and Reena Esmail.
Arranging with Hindustani Music workshop is a one-of-its-kind workshop where we train the students as to what Hindustani music is about, how to work with Hindustani musicians, and to be able to arrange with Hindustani bhajans or bandishes, which brings about the confluence of these amazing two traditions of music, Hindustani and Western.
I've been mostly a Western trained musician, and one of the nice things about Western classical music is that it has the ability to incorporate various traditions. It's designed to be inclusive and to be to take elements of different traditions and allow people who aren't from those traditions to experience them.
This workshop gave us the skills to be able to work with Hindustani musicians and Western musicians on any kind of collaboration. The key challenges here are that some musicians learn by ear and some learn entirely from notation.
I wrote my doctoral thesis at Yale about collaborative methods between Indian musicians and Western musicians. And both of us wonder to ourselves, what would it be like if we had been raised in Indian and Western music side by side? What would that be like? Who would we be now? And Saili is actually trying to create that musical culture.
Growing up, there was no genres. But living in the US has exposed me to these amazing new unique sounds and textures of music and these amazing musicians that I got to work with. I got to work with the likes of David Allen Miller, a Grammy Award-winning conductor. I was featured on Trevor Hall's album Kala. And it is this kind of exposure that I wish to bring to my students to be able to gel seamlessly and work with different genres of music.
One of the most amazing things was to see these young composers who, most of them really had not had any training in Indian music in the 6 weeks of this program before they came in. The result was incredible. Each composer had their own unique way of putting their compositional stamp and their voice on that space.
We saw the students transform as they came in with no background in Hindustani music whatsoever. And by the end of the 6 weeks, they had composed their own rags. They had composed their own bandishes. We actually had a few of those arrangements featured at the World Music Symposium in New Jersey earlier this year.
We hope to continue doing this workshop again and again so that many composers can have the experience of being able to write for Indian singer, be able to take a step outside of the Western classical genre, and be able to understand not only what it means to work with an Indian musician, but also to use their training to go into spaces where they're a little bit uncomfortable, where they don't necessarily know what's going to happen, and get comfortable in that uncomfortable and in that new space.